Good morning everyone, this is Eugene from Aqua Freak. We're a small urban farm in Irene, and I just want to make this short video to show you how we apply certain self-sustainability principles to the plot that we run actually here. So firstly, we've installed this water plant that recycles all water from our homestead. So we have one house there and one house here, and all water, including black water, is recycled by this plant. This plant has a control system that fits to the wall with two air pumps that control sludge management and airlift pumps within the system, and then full alarm system and control panel with it. If we go onto the plant itself, the first chamber is actually an anaerobic chamber, whereby the raw sewage plus all the grey water actually collects, and the solids are broken down in the first section of it. After that, the water flows over to an aerobic stage. Let me just show you the aerobic stage. And the water is aerated to make this bacteria aerobic bacteria. On this side, what's interesting, it has two airlift pumps for sludge management. Firstly, from the clarifier. The clarifier is the last stage. Any sludge collecting in the clarifier is taken back to the anaerobic stage for breakdown there. And on the aerobic stage as well, it has this sludge management there that actually does denitrification, so you can set the nitrates in it. So once the water overflows from the clarifier, it actually goes into a UV, and here all bacteria is sterilized. What we then do is we take it to a storage tank which has a water pump on it. The storage tank is also aerated to make sure that it stays aerobic. Now we use it in two principles. We have an irrigation line that goes up the property to a tank that irrigates all 300 olive trees, and then from here as well we have a second stage where we overflow it to be able to grow vegetables with. So let me show you the second stage. It flows over to a storage tank with a pressure pump. So here's a irrigation tank, yeah, with a little pressure pump that actually feeds this planter box based raised bed garden. Here are some of the olive trees that we're growing, that's grown from this water, and you can see the olive tree is very healthy, growing really well. We have some fruit trees that are also irrigated from it, and then for self-sustainability for the family's use, we have a raised bed garden that we grow vegetables from. And here are some seedlings still, some potatoes, some radishes, here's some carrots, and you can see the carrots look very healthy and they're still young. If you look at the plant health specifically, this is beans growing here. If I show you what the leaves actually look like, they are incredibly healthy. You can see there's no nutrient deficiency here, because the nutrients we capture, everything is used. If we look at the harvest specifically, look at this. The beans are growing incredibly well with this water that's recycled. Yeah, we have some rocket and spring onion. The squash is also growing really well. Let me just see. Flowering. Look at the fruit on it. we look at just the health of the plant and the water that we irrigate. We use drip irrigation specifically. Let me just show you that. We use a whole drip line to irrigate. Here's some tomatoes and sugar snap peas. Let me show you the sugar snap peas. Sugar snap peas are growing really well, hanging over, and we can hardly keep up as a family with what we're actually producing here on this section of the garden. Further than that, we have all your salads growing. We have radishes. Here's some young radishes, some young basil. The spinach is really taking over. We look at how well the spinach is growing. It's really doing well. So this system actually is used twofold, to irrigate the trees, as I said, and then we grow all the produce for the family in these raised gardens.